Remember, it was Anthony Albanese as Prime Minister with Grim Jim as Treasurer who decided not to continue a reduction in the fuel excise that was there before the last federal election. He increased petrol, the very petrol that he, yes, understandably does not fill up his car, but you think might still be in his DNA to pay attention to. But you see, he's now used to the idea of the front end of the plane. Now, you would think that when a Prime Minister who increased petrol taxes has no idea what the cost of those petrol taxes increases are now at the Bowser, that this might have appeared somewhere other than Sky News. But we had a look today at the 6 p.m. news and tumbleweeds. There was no follow-up. No one was making the most of this being an example of a Prime Minister who was out of touch. But of course, the last Prime Minister who received a cost of living question from Andrew Clennell was, of course, Scott Morrison. And last time I checked, when he didn't know off the top of his head what the cost of petrol was, it was a very big deal.
Can you tell me the price of a loaf of bread?
It depends which bread. $2.60, $3.40. But what matters?
Can you tell me the price of a litre of petrol?
You'll get petrol for about $1.60 to $1.80. Sorry, $1.60, $1.80, $1.60. Sorry, $1.80, $1.60. Sorry, that's me.
But of course, there's one rule for a Liberal and one rule for Labor. And of course, we know that when it comes to this government, the media, at all times of the day or night and many other places other than this, well, they don't want to ruin that new car smell, despite the fact that the new car smell stinks to high heaven, has increased costs of things like petrol, has done 4/5 of bugger all about cost of living for most Australians, and, yes, I'm going to say it again, increased your tax return by $1,500. They took that away because they said it would be better for them to manage the money than you to manage the money.